Okay. I think I did it correctly. Alright. Hey guys, Grumpy here with more in between of Fit to Fight. So this series has been quite interesting. Last live stream, we made a lot of progress, but then quickly lost it all. If you haven't seen it, spoilers. I purchased 2 Griffins and then promptly lost them in the first bounty that we took on. So going forward, I'm going to be a lot more cautious with my ship design and ship building. Reflecting on the video, reflecting on the encounter, I just got way too excited to use the Griffins, and I think that was my downfall. If I already went over this, but if I had to play it again, what I would recommend to anyone watching that video is deploy to a single corner. Make sure that you fight in the corner, let the enemy crash into you. Don't spread your forces out. And then make sure you have like a lot of point defense if you're going to go against a Persan bounty. But anyway, in this stream, we are going to complete the objectives of the previous stream, still being grind reputation with the Persians, ensure that we have enough credits to buy a capital ship, add more cruisers to the fleet, and just in general rebuild the fleet at this point. And then the last requirement was, I always forget the odd man out. Let's see. Add cruises. Oh, and improve the quality of weapons. So, as far as improving the quality of weapons go, I do intend to secure more Griffins. But with that, definitely at the start, I'll probably use them for like anti-frigate, anti-fighter, anti-missile. And that's going to come in the form of the Locust Swarmer being their main armament, their main large missile. Once we progress the fleet to a better spot, then I'll transition over to the Dragonfires. All right. So let's begin. We're in a very rough spot right now. Yeah. Yep, so excuse me. So right now we're back to basics. The basics of the basics. So we have a single hammerhead that we are going to pilot. It is the safety override setup. So sabos, assault chain guns. Let me just make sure that yes, that's correct. Linked assault chain guns, linked sabos, so we're gonna operate that. Then we have a vigilance with a dragonfire. This can be a Gorgon, but at this point we might as well just use the dragonfire since we have it. And then it has the heavy autocannon. Then we have double Gorgons on our kite, and these would ideally be Gorgons, but I don't think we have any other ones. So in order to get out of this pinch, what I did initially last night was look for bar missions to try to develop contacts. Ideally, we're looking for trade contacts, but I couldn't find any in any of the person worlds, which kind of sucks. So now we're going to go on to the hegemony worlds. So we're going to check out places like, where is it? Samara, which have 4 potential bars, so 4 opportunities to gain contacts. I believe we're still at odds with Tritachyon. So like we could check out Eos Exodus. That's probably like the most densely populated areas. And then we can do like a loop around again and check these bars when they refresh. But I think the way out of this is through trade. I don't think we can really do combat right now, like do bounties. So let's head over to Samara and see if we can't find somebody to trade with. Hello, Deadly Dell. In order to get that Alpha Core, that's a good point, Darren. In order to get the Alpha Core, I have to fight a subordo, and I don't think I can fight a subordo right now. I believe the largest fleet in that, or the largest ship in that, would be a Fulgent, but that could prove dangerous. Otherwise, I definitely would. Alright, so let's start off with the Independence. You want me to deploy a spy satellite against my own faction. I wish I could report you. Let's see. I need a colony for this. These missions are really nice. So, late game, once you get your own colonies, then accepting these missions are really easy because you're going to produce the food anyway. So you get paid out every month. For something that you're doing anyway. Alright. 53,000 credits. Alright, we're not supposed to be doing bounties, but I mean, if the largest ship is a Colossus, I think we can do that. We'll accept that bounty. And then, yeah, you were the food guy. Okay. Alright, so we have one mission at least. But still, we want to focus more so on trade. Yeah, something like this would be good. $3,700 units of fuel that need to be delivered, and we can hold another 1,600. Alright, let's see. I kind of don't want to spend a story point on a fuel tank, but I mean, that's a lot of fuel. Let's take out survey equipment and auxiliary fuel tanks and see what that looks like. That's plus 500. Not happy with that. Alright. We still can't carry all the fuel, but we can do 2 round trips. Alright, I believe it was going to Oleandu. Yes. You can just steal the fuel, by the way, but what'll happen is a mercenary fleet will randomly approach you and try to destroy your... Do we take this? Destroy you for stealing from them. Oh yeah, this will not be easy. This will be very painful. But I do intend to rebuild. Alright. So unfortunately we can't trade them partial fuel. So we have to wait for the month to tick over, buy storage here, pick it up, and then we'll just dump all the fuel at once. Alright. Can we get paid out? Trade goods. We'll purchase storage here as well. It would be a bit of a risk, but I could put the rest of my ships up. I don't think that's necessary though. Alright, let's head back to Sphinx. You know, honestly, we kind of need that. We could probably use a shepherd in our fleet right now. Sphinx is out here. So the good news is, and I mentioned this before, we still have the logistics branch of our fleet. So I was off. So we're not rebuilding from like scratch. Take the rest of the fuel out. Buy some auto lances. Buy some hypervelocity drivers while we're here. And we do have the Persian commission, so we are making good money month over month. It's like it'll take a while, but we'll restock on weapons and hulls. We'll buy fuel while we're here, just for ourselves, and then we should purchase crew. Is crew cheap? No, crew's the regular price. Buy all your auto lances. Alright. So we have to be quick here because we did confirm a bounty. And we do need to make sure that we take care of that bounty. Arcanum is a red sun. Oleandu's up north. Big salvage energy. That's what I need, man. Alright. So we're gonna take out all the fuel. And then talk to the administrator on Oleandu so that we can deposit it without going over. So that's 150,000 credits. That's what we need. Let's go ahead and see what ships are available on the black market. We have a Sunder and a Hammerhead. I'll definitely add both of those, as well as the Vigilance. Condor is low tech. Okay, so we need a drover if we want to do that. And then on the open market, oh, we can't afford it. I was gonna say we could also get another Hammerhead, but we'll take another Vigilance instead. Buy the crew that we need, and then we'll take another Dragonfire. Some harpoons would be nice, and we'll take some heavy machine guns. Restock on fuel. In the bar, I think there's only a legal arms dealer, which is usually just a pirate, so we won't deal with that. Head over to Salamanca and then refit and get ready to take on that bounty. We have none supplies. That is not good. We'll fly up north and see if we can't find a Tritachyon convoy to borrow supplies from. Hey, Prometheus. Oh, we have pirates. Oh, yeah. Right. You guys aren't outfitted yet. So we actually, well, I mean, I can kill all these frigates myself. We actually can't take this fight yet, so unfortunately we're gonna have to burn a sword point, and I absolutely hate doing that. Turn the transponder on. I forgot you need to put weapons on your ship for them to be effective. We could go high intensity laser. Ion beam, grab beam? That's no one's favorite though. We'll just do that for now. And then auto fit for the overrides. Alright, but without supplies, we have a very serious issue. Nah, never mind. The month is gonna take over, so we should be fine. Woo. Oh, oh no. We'll take the heavy maulers. And there's the daggers that we needed earlier for the carriers. Can't afford them right now. Alright. So we have 70 days to complete this bounty. It consists of a Colossus, a Mule, and then a bunch of frigates. I'm gonna refit the Sunder real quick to be a safety override Sunder. I mean, we don't need escort package because our cruiser doesn't exist anymore. So let's build something real quick. Safety overrides. Let's do ion pulsar, heavy blaster. And then needler with a ton of vents. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. We'll strip out the point defense, which is a little risky. Well, no, we're gonna need the point defense. All right. We'll do that at least. Actually, I'm gonna give these guys heavy dual machine guns. Or heavy machine guns. And I'll give one a Gorgon. This should help them swat down the broadswords from the Colossus. Actually, over this, I'm gonna go with Gorgons, because there's gonna be a lot of frigates on the battlefield. I think this is a good fleet to counter that bounty. I'm gonna put up the Atlas. We'll put up the Atlas for right now just so we can save on some supply. Because it's what? Yeah, it's half a supply a day. We don't need the cargo capacity. Keep the salvage rig. And this should be fine. Nice to see Vanilla again. When I first started watching the channel, I was strict about that, but now I'm heinously modded unrecognizable playthroughs. I don't like a lot of mods are just like too much for me. It's what I call modded nonsense. You're located just somewhere in this system. Okay. We'll fly over here. How's undefeatable fleet number 3 doing? Well, I still have the fleet, so that's a good sign. I'm not supposed to be taking bounties, but I did sign up for one because it's 90,000 credits. And it's a pretty easy fight. I'd say we're like a third of the way to repairing our fleet. Now, there's no specific instructions on where the bounty is. I'm hoping it's just in, like, one of these systems. Target is located in the star system. It doesn't specify anything of where it could be, unfortunately. Midline only subcruiser fleets are surprisingly weak overall. Yeah. They're good. To engage. No, they're pretty good. I just was being stupid yesterday. Same rules. Capital ships also have to be midline. Timed that poorly. Oh, that dragon fire. So I get paranoid because Dragonfire is in the game. Now drones, they have that same red beam that Dragonfires do, so I just like assume I'm getting locked on. The only thing for me personally is I probably won't commandeer a conquest. They might be part of the fleet, but I'll just give it to an officer because I genuinely can't pilot a conquest. The other midline cap ship is Pegasus, I think it's called. I'd be willing to try that because that's like a giant champion, and I'm a huge fan of the champion. Yeah, next is probably the best mod, as far as like just adding to vanilla. We'll let them go, and then I don't think any of these are midline. We'll take the talons, but I don't plan to use them. Nice. Alright. So easy, 90k credits. Can we fight a Fulgent fleet? Nah, let's not. Let's head back to Naraka. Actually, let's head back to Samara since that's the most populated. Buy some fuel and check out the rest of those bounties. Or the rest of the bars. Alright. Yeah, if I had reckless officers, they would use Dragonfires against every ship, but if they're not reckless, they just use them against cruisers and capitals. So what ends up happening is you'll get to the end of the fight and then like 9 Dragonfires get fired at once and it'll just delete a ship. Alright. Head over here to Eventide. We'll just blatantly disregard customs. We'll take wasps. Oh, I did not mean to buy that many. Shoot. I forgot I'm poor. Ah, well, whatever. Yeah, we'll keep them for now. I didn't mean to buy that many. Sure, we can do this. We're not really interested in it, but it's not gonna, like, it's not too far out of the way, right? It's the Chico. Which isn't that bad. Something I do want is a Tachyon Lance, though. You want me to bomb my own faction? No. No. Alright, we'll head back to Sphinx and then we'll head out to Chico Mustat. We can't do this yet. We don't have a colony, and we probably won't have a colony for this Let's Play. Or this series. It's so far. Huh. Now here's an interesting bounty. We could kill the Medusa, we can kill the Buffalo, we can kill the Brawler. The Omen is a problem. Lasher is easy, the Wolf is a problem. And then we dogpile a Heron. I could solo a Heron if the rest of the fleet is busy. Then the rest is just frigates. Yeah, we'll take that. Hopefully we can get the Heron. Alright, let's hit the most stop. I love how I said I shouldn't be doing bounties, and then the first thing I do is take 2 bounties. Alright, let's see what's on the black market. We should probably buy a Centurion. Oh, I thought it was 2,000, not 24,000. It's not worth that much. Alright. With this fleet, I think we can do that bounty. I think we can do that bounty. I would do this because it's in the same direction, but I don't want to do a mission for the pirates. That's like in the same system, I think. Is this the same run that I lost my fleet? Yes, it is the same run. Yeah, it's the exact same fleet. Alright, let's check Coatl really quickly and see if we can't get a carrier. And then we'll put the Wasps in the carrier, which will negate the Heron. Problem is it has to be a low-tech carrier, or a midline carrier, otherwise I can't use it. Nope. Nope. A Grendel. Oh, that's low tech. There's a Centurion for 1900, which is a lot more appealing. Still, I think that's a bit too much. We could just get a Centurion from like a random fight. I don't think we need any of that. Alright, let's buy some fuel. Supply, shield conversion, Omni. Alright, let's go do that bounty. And there's There's another one nearby, so that's good. So we can do both of these. Sure. We can make you a contact. I guess that's fine. And it doesn't say where you are. Okay, that's fine. You know. Do we have solar shielding? Alright. I'm not going to do this because it requires story points, but something you can do is if you get a bounty in a black hole system, you can solar shield all of your ships and then fight them in the black hole. You'd have to spend a story point on all the ships, so it'd be a specialized fleet, maybe like 4 ships with a bunch of missiles or something. But you could probably do 200k plus bounties. I'm not gonna do that though. 75% reduction I don't think is enough. I think you need the full 100%. That was a bit of a mistake. Okay. You haven't missed much. I basically purchased a few. Here's a fleet right now. I purchased a few destroyers, a few more frigates, mostly vigilances, and I've been doing bounties even though I'm not supposed to be. Oh, I don't have my atlas with me. That's fine. Some ill-advised bounties. See, the trick is just win your engagements and then you don't have to worry about it. I didn't do that, which is why we had the problem we had yesterday. Yeah. Just keep your hull above 0, man. Duh. I hope the bounty isn't in the black hole. That's gonna be a problem if it is. I think it is. Alright, we'll swing by the black hole. My missiles are not on auto fire. You want to control when you disperse your sabos, but everything else can just go. Because you want to time those overloads. Okay, I don't think the bounty's in this system. If it is, then we just missed it somehow. Alright. Located in the Epsilon Chira star system. Well, this is the Epsilon Trio star system, so it has to be here. It's not by either of the jump points, it's not by the star, it's not by any of the planets. I hate these kind of bounties. It's somewhere in the ring system, which is like the worst. It's horrible. What's the best long-range ballistic weapon? Probably the hypervelocity driver. It's kinetic damage at a distance and also EMP damage. It's ridiculously accurate. They... I don't think so, but they could be inside the black hole. Like, closer to it. I didn't get that close to it. The Mauler. The Mauler is good, too. I like the hypervelocity driver because it pairs really nicely with beam weapons. And beam weapons are really good because they're perfectly accurate as well. Really? Okay. Well, the Persan and Tri-Attack are friends again. Hey, there you are. Okay. Alright. So, we have a handful of frigates, none of which are concerning besides the Omen and one of the wolves. Or, well, I guess the only wolf. So either we just ignore them or we blow them up as quickly as possible. The rest of them we don't care about. The Buffalo is a non-issue because it doesn't have shielding. The Medusa should be easy to ambush because it usually tends to skip ahead of the rest of the fleet and get itself killed. And then we have the Heron, which I can solo if I can get to it. Cool. So, not a bad fight. These frigates could have ended up a lot worse than they actually are. But I think we should be fine. Moving to engage. This time we're gonna be smart and we're gonna let the enemy crash into us. And we'll just hang out in this zone. So this is what I'm talking about. The Medusa using its skips to get ahead. Oh. I would have loved to kill that wolf. Alright. Rude. The Gorgons should make easy work of the frigates. Oh. Well. These are little nuisances. I didn't check what ships or what fighters the Heron had. Just little monsters. Alright, there we go. Alright, hounds destroyed. Thanks to the Gorgons. Alright. I'm gonna give you the eliminate command. Of course you have systems expertise. You coward. Alright. The reason why systems expertise is a problem is because it gets an extra skip, so we can't close the distance on it. That's fine. So we'll just cancel that, and then we'll turn around. Oh, crap. Alright. Alright, lock in. I need a way. I mean, you can probably kill that. But I need a way to get to the Heron. And I think that just involves us killing the rest of these frigates and then taking my band of misfits up to the Heron itself. I think we're fine. I think we just need to get rid of these frigates. Nice. So the Medusa is destroyed. And actually, because it's back there, I'm going to give it the eliminate command on the Heron. And let's see what happens. Nice. So Heron's down. Unfortunately, the fighters will persist for a little bit, but eventually they'll detonate, and then we can just switch over to full assaults, and we should be just fine. Click our shield, back up just a little bit. Oh, terrible aim. Whatever. I could have saved the Wayfarer, but flying upside down is pretty difficult. Alright, either way, we still win. Because we have officers in all of our ships, these should be recoverable. I didn't pay attention to what the Heron had, so that was on me. Those warthogs were very vicious, and a lot of kinetic damage that I just wasn't expecting, causing a lot of overloads. So we couldn't be as aggressive as we wanted to be, but ultimately we win the fight. So we won't pursue them, we'll let them go, and hopefully we can recover that Heron. Oh, no, it's not here. Are we taking a brawler? We're definitely not taking a brawler. Alright. That's a shame. Did it fall out? No. Oh well. We'll head back home. That heron would have been really nice. Alright. So 270k, we can afford another cruiser. What? It's Jover? No, we're so back. We could buy an Eagle. I don't think that's the cruiser that we want to spend 120,000 credits on, though. We'll take the Gauss cannons because we'll need those eventually. Grab a longbow, grab assault chain guns. Actually, we don't need assault chain guns because we have plenty back home. Alright. What else do you have? We buy another Wayfarer. Nope. Alright. Oh. Okay, looks like meat is back on the menu. So now we can fight hedge convoys. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Take back our Atlas now. And we'll drop auxiliary fuel tanks for, what was it? Survey equipment. Ooh. Actually, I guess no. We'll do survey equipment. And eventually we'll go exploring. All right. No, we won't work for the pirates. All right. But it's a Kazron. Hopefully we can get a Griffin and actually equip it properly this time. If not a Griffin, maybe a Heron. Then we can go back to doing actual big boy bounties. This should be Kazan. Okay. We'll take this Griffin for sure. With 114,000 credits, we can't purchase anything else, unfortunately. It's August 17th, so we'd have to wait half a month before we can get a payout for our commission. I think we'll buy a drover. Yeah, I think we'll buy a drover. We'll buy a locust swimmer. I think we have one already, but we'll buy one just in case. And then let's go ahead and fit this. This time, we'll be boring and we'll outfit it for anti-frigate. And I think we're gonna try gazers. Weapon group. And we'll upgrade you from the Wayfarer to the Griffin, which I think is a pretty good upgrade. All right, we'll go for wasps. See. Why ECM? Why not? You should put ECM wherever you can put it, and the Griffin doesn't really need hull mods, so I stick ECM there. All right. So we need to earn another 150,000 credits in order to purchase another Griffin and then a champion. No. I'll set the Eld build real quick. Persan is just going to war with the entire faction. Okay, or sector. Okay. No. Alright, what bounties are available? Do I want to fight an Invictus class support Dreadnought? Probably not yet. Probably gonna pass on that. Hey, look, it's the bounty from before, the one that destroyed us. Oh, chat, you guys are supposed to remind me that this bounty was out there. I already did this one. No, well, no, probably not. Actually, I'll look at it. Okay. So the hedge sometimes uses midline ships. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna camp the east side of the sector and intercept hegemony convoys. One, because we need supplies, fuel, and then two, so we can pilfer some ships from them. Plus, it's the hedge; they can afford it. I mean, we could do the same for the Luddic Church, but the Luddic Church doesn't have good ships. They don't have good weapons. And they don't do a lot of supply convoys, so it'd kind of be a waste of time. Alright, let's see what we got. We are neutral with Syndria, so we're not gonna fight them. Also, I don't know if I want to fight 4 eagles. That just doesn't seem like fun. Okay. Not interested in fighting the Hedges pirates. Okay. We'll fight this one. There's a chance to get another Atlas. And, I mean, I guess we could sell the domestic and luxury goods. Second Atlas would be nice for when we finally go exploring. wonder why I didn't skip. I'm not gonna spend a story point for the Atlas, unfortunately. So you guys got blown up for no good reason. Oh. That's the same convoy from earlier. We're not really interested in that. You're not a hedge fleet. Ah, the Grendel. We're gonna leave that alone. So that's how I lost my first fleet. Was fighting a Grendel. Uh, Eos Exodus is Luddic church controlled, so we can't go over there. We can dump these on the black market though. All right. All right, let's get back out there and see if we can't hunt another hegemony fleet. So this is what I was talking about. Luddic Church has convoys like this where it's just all like annoying ships that you really don't want to fight. I'm actually just gonna park above Chickamauga stock and not move to save fuel. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. A conquest champion Griffin. Nope. Done that before. No, we're not fighting that. Alright, we'll fly by Samara. Actually, let's stop home and get some fuel first, and then we'll fly by Samara. The reason being is there's just more planets there, so hopefully we can find a hedge convoy. Alright, let's see. Why are you here? What are you doing in this system? You smugglers? You're smugglers? Okay. That works. We'll fight this. Come here. There we go. They have an Eagle and they have an Atlas. We want both of these. So, it's not even a choice. I don't think we need to change. Yeah, I don't think we need to change. We'll just take command of the action. Deploy our vigilances to the side. Deploy everyone else. I don't think we need everyone else. So let's just make sure that the Eagle gets targeted. Yeah, I think you guys should be fine. Where they decide to run. They don't have that many combat ships, so... I don't think I mentioned this before. Well, no, I definitely mentioned it, but I don't know if it made it into the video. But during pursuit phases, if you want to maximize the amount of ships that you destroy, it's all about making sure that the opponent raises their shield or fires some point defense. So if you're not generating flux, you get the zero flux engine boost, which gives you plus 50 to your top speed. But the moment you open your shield or fire point defense, it cuts your speed down by 50. So if you're chasing something, and even though this ship is out of range of my weapons, well, it's in range of my sabos, But it's out of range of my assault chain guns because it put its shield up. Basically, now it's moving at 45 speed instead of the 90 it was just moving at. And I'm moving at 175, so I'm going to close in on it. And then, let me zoom out. Also, it's about carrying momentum, so I'm already heading towards this buffalo for my next kill. So I'm not just sitting behind the target, I'm moving forward with the rest of the fleet. Woo. So like if I want to catch this lasher, I can try to lob a sabo at it, but I might be too far away and it might be too fast for the sabo to make a difference. But if I was closer and I could trick it into raising his shields, then we'd be able to slow it down. But it looks like it's gone. Okay. So now I have to make the tough decision of spending a story point on an eagle. I really don't like this ship. But a cruiser is a cruiser, and we can't really pass it up. I won't spend a story point for a second Atlas, but we'll take the cruiser. I really don't like the eagle. I'm mad I had to spend a story point for it. But it does mean that we get to do safety overrides eagle, which is fun. So let me save real quick and load up my other save. Excuse me, what? Excuse me? Alright. Please. Ooh, we don't deserve it, but please let this be recoverable. Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll spend a story point to recover a conquest. Holy. See, this is the problem though. Because this is a tutorial series, now I have to explain I have to tutorialize this. So yeah, just fly through hyperspace until a capital ship generates near you and then just recover it. And that's the easiest way to build your fleet. All right. I'll use the conquest to do bounties, but I guess for the sake of the tutorial, I won't introduce it until later because you wouldn't use a capital ship as part of a mid game fleet. That's hilarious though. Yeah. Yeah, we'll recover that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, we can barely make it to YMA now. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Oh my god. That's so ridiculous. Alright, we'll put it up for right now. Let me save really quick. Or let me grab my crew before I forget. I don't have enough crew. We'll put up the drover then. Alright, whatever. We'll grab some crew. I'm gonna save real quick and then jump over to my other save file where I have the safety overrides Eagle. Because I don't remember the build off the top of my head. That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad you guys were here, so that way, like, oh, this is this is the nonsense I was doing with the vigilances. So you guys saw how I got that conquest. Where is it at? Here it is. So this guy is fun. This guy is a lot of fun. But I don't think I have the right officer to pilot it. Custom builds should be available across saves. I agree. I don't think any of my officers have energy weapon mastery. This is just the AI piloting. My hands are off the keyboard. I don't think he can kill the Conquest until the Conquest dumps all of its missiles. But this is the only version of the Eagle that I like. Thing's a nuisance. So it can kill the Conquest, it's just afraid of the explosion, which is why it's waiting out the Overlord. Alright, so let me take a screenshot of this. Just so that I have it. And then I'll jump back on my other save and then I can rebuild it. I don't think I have all the weapons that I need. But it is safety overrides. Omni expanded mags. Hardened shields. 2 assault chain guns on the front. Heavy machine gun in the center. 2 antimatter blasters, which I don't think. Oh no, I have antimatter blasters. In the smalls, 2 ion pulsers, which I think I have to steal off the Sunder. And then 2 sabos. And I'll pilot it myself, even though I don't have the combat skills for it. And we'll just do that. As far as our Sunder goes, like, I don't... Could just do like heavy blaster, heavy blaster. Oh, we do have attack lance. Yo, let's go. High energy focused tack lance is nasty on a Sunder. We'll just do all beams and score package. Yeah, that's a little silly. Yeah, I don't think that build's gonna work. We need ion pulsers for this. Alright, let's go buy some crew. Buy squalls as well. Buy some claws. And I can get escort package back now. Yeah, I can oh, ooh. 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 I didn't realize harvested organs were contraband, officer. Yeah, I get escort package back now, which is nice. So I could convert the fleet back over to long range. I think I'm gonna stay in this safety overrides setup for right now. I need to get better weapons for the Sunder though. So we're gonna fly back to Kazaron. Go pick up 2 ion. Actually, we can probably get it from any Tritac world. But pick up 2 ion pulsers, outfit the Sunder, and then do a hard bounty. And then buy a second Griffin. Let's go to High Brazil. I can't believe I found a conquest in hyperspace. We found 1 ion pulsar. Oh, nice. We get our auto pulse laser back for our Sunder. By antimatter blaster as well. Buy some sabo pods. Heavy blasters. Cyclone reapers. Check out Sethlane real quick. No more ion pulsers, but we can buy more supply, more fuel. And then let's check bounties. I'm pretty sure we could do this bounty. This is the bounty that killed us last time. I don't think we can do that. Yeah, I think we can do this one. Here, giant primary star. So you're probably here next to a desert world. Alright. They have patrols here, I think. Let's fly over to Nomios. Buy a little bit more fuel. And then go do that bounty. Then I think after that bounty, I'm going to call the stream. Oh. Huh. Well, I didn't mean to fight the hedge, but okay. So this is a much different fight. I'm aware of what the Grendel can do now, and we have a much better anti-phase fleet. So we are just going to deploy all and then destroy the Grendel. Alright. I guess we're just buying the tiniest bit of fuel, which is alright. Really quickly, let's swap out the phase lance for the ion pulsar. That's hideous. We'll just do that for now. Oh. Wait, no, I don't have any carriers, so it doesn't matter. Right. Yeah, I don't have carriers. I was gonna say, I should swap my carriers over from whatever they had to wasps, but because I don't have them, it's not really gonna make a difference. So weird that you lose extra reputation for not having your transponder on, even though they know who you are. Yeah. Let's make sure we're repaired first before we go into this bounty. Alright. Okay. Alright. Wow. Wow. Okay. Shit. Did not realize you guys frequented the same planet. Huh. I think I'm faster than both of them. Yeah, I am. Uh, that's horrifying. How do I split them up? How do I split you guys up? That's really annoying. It's two for the price of one. How do I sever you guys? It might be none for the price of two. I believe they're both pirates, so if I fight one, both are going to join the fight. Fly away from them, go dark in the belt. See if I can get in range of one but not the other, and then lure it into the belt, fight it. Hopefully it's the pirate one, not the midline. Yeah, we'll do that. And then what is this? It's just debris. Yeah. Alright. So we'll approach from the south. See if we can attract one but not the other. Yeah, it is kind of BS. Alright. So we can see them well before they can see us. So that's the midline fleet. I hate both of you so much. Alright. We should be able to move in one circle but not the other. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. So the midline fleet is behind us. The pirate fleet is in front of us. We'll go crash into the pirate fleet. And then we'll just bounce out of the system as soon as we're done with this bounty. Okay, so the trick to this is getting to the back line as quickly as possible, blowing up all the Colossus, which will destroy the fighters, and then the rest of the fleet kind of falls apart. You guys have Gorgons, which is good. I don't have a drover. Oh, I do have a drover. I just left it home. Ah, shoot. Our drover has all of our Gorgons on it. But the Griffin should be able to supply a bunch of Gorgons to blow up these frigates. And then put pressure on the mules. Are you shield shunted by any chance? You are shield shunted. Perfect. The Eradicator is shield shunted. So me and the Sunder will blow up the Eradicator. Should be pretty easy. Oh, you don't have auto lance. Ah. Oh well, whatever. We should still be able to blow up the Eradicator. And then the rest of the fleet just unravels. So we'll go ahead and move it to engage. And we'll hit continue. Do I want to issue commands or do I want increase range? I guess I want to issue commands. So we'll go ahead and rally around this comm relay. Unlike last time, we won't split our fleet in half. I think that was a mistake. Actually, we'll send a kite over there. We'll keep the kite over there as bait. Hopefully we can split the fleet. And we'll let the enemy crash into us. Ion pulsers I want to auto fire. And I want to control the sabos. Ugh. All right. So I don't have a lot of point defense, but our Griffin does. So, well, it doesn't have point defense, but it has Locust Swarm. So if we can get next to the Griffin, then we should be fine. I just need to gain control of my ship. Thank you very much. Million views. I am going to die to talons. All right. Take command of the hammerhead. We'll clear these off the battlefield. All right, sorry, I'm locked in right now. I can't narrate what's going on, but you can see I'm fighting for my life. I think if you guys can survive the Enforcer, just take it on a joyride. I might be able to kill the Shepherd, which will allow me to then kill the Manticore and then kill the Mule. I think if we want to win, we have to fight next to one of the Colossus corpses. Alright. I think we have to back up. Of course, the Mule has salamanders. That's annoying. Alright. do I get to the Manticore? Well, you have more CR than him, so eventually this should break down. I don't know what the kite is going to help with. But once we get the kite back, maybe the kite can deal with the shepherd. I just need something to get one of these ships to turn around so I can shoot it in the back. RCR is at 57%. It is going to tick down because they have more destroyers in the area. You're out of Dragonfires. I imagine you're out of Dragonfires. Let me see. Yeah, you're out of Dragonfires. Huh. The Manticore is right there, but I can't get behind it. Kite dies. We get our kite back. Our kite harasses their mule. Our vigilance, the Wayfarer is probably going to die pretty soon. The vigilance harasses the enforcer. We kill the Manticore. We kill the shepherd. We kill the mule, and then we kill the enforcer. We got to get the Manticore off the battlefield because it has that Mark 9 autocannon. And that's just driving up everyone's flux. We can drop this command. I think I just spin them around this way. Let's keep spinning them. Oh. Well, I mean, actually, you guys could just harass the Manticore. I mean, that works for now. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Why'd the Vigilance get destroyed, not the Wayfarer? You suck. We do have the option to clean disengage, so we can reset the fight, but I don't even think that's gonna matter. Yeah, my Empire for an Omen. Oh, turned the wrong way. Okay. If I bring in an Atlas is a capital ship. It will degrade the combat readiness of everything that gets next to it. But I would have to defend it from 3 destroyers for like 10 minutes straight. Huh. No. I don't think that's happening. Alright, well, let me kill this shepherd while I have the chance. Oh, yikes. I don't think I did anything wrong. That's the thing. Ugh. See if the kite makes it off the battlefield. You had Gorgons this whole time? Brother. Brother. You were... Brother. Oh my god, you could have killed that kite 40 hours ago. You've got 12 Gorg... How many Gorgons do you have? How many Gorgons do you have right now on you? How many... No, don't... You... Oh... You scumbag. You absolute scumbag. Please let me get control. You scumbag. We'll never know. Does it tell you here how many? If I re-engage, I'll know how many I had. So the reason why this matters is the Gorgons could have easily killed the kite that it was fighting. Could have easily killed the shepherd. They would have done significant damage against the manticore. I don't know if they would have been able... They wouldn't have been able to kill the manticore because the manticore is flat cannon. But at the very least, it might have created an opportunity for me to get behind the manticore to blow it up. Um, but because it held on to its Gorgons to the very end, we'll never know. I mean, obviously, one kite can't win you the fight, but still, that does make a pretty significant difference. Phew. We killed their capital ship, though. Or we killed their flagship, so we will get a payout for the fight. But obviously, I would rather have my fleet than the 140 credits that we're going to get for this. This... Maybe protecting the Griffin was where we went wrong. We should have let the AI have the Eagle, and then we just pilot the Hammerhead. And just stick next to the Griffin just to make sure it doesn't get surrounded and let it do its thing with its locusts. Because the Griffin by itself killed a lot of these frigates for us. Alright, well, we'll disengage, and then we have to jump out of the system. That's really bad. I don't want to lose crew. That sucks. Alright, I promise I'll come back for these 48 individuals. I'm not just gonna abandon them at the edge of space. I'll gather them off stream. Don't worry about it. They'll be fine. To be fair, it can never be so Jover without us being so back. So in a way, the Joverness is due to the backness, which let's just enjoy that moment. Also, should have brought this bad guy. Alright, well, I didn't want to start using the conquest, but I guess the game is like forcing me to do that. So, also, I think the purpose of the tutorial series was going to be rely on your fleet, not on the commander. But I think for the rebuilds, I am going to have to take combat skills and put like a lot of this in my hands, which is not really in the spirit of the tutorial. We'll take tac. Yeah, we'll take tactical drills. No, do we want top speed? We want. Do we want top speed or do we want weapon damage? I guess we want weapon damage because that's gonna affect our missiles as well. Helmsmanship all day, yeah. All right. Well, next stream, I'm not sure when that'll be because I'll be busy tomorrow and Friday. We will rebuild the fleet. I will use the conquests, even though it's skipping ahead, just for the rebuild, and then at some point I'll get out the next episode of Fit to Fight. I don't have to put this up for right now until I get crew. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We took 2 steps backward, or well, yeah, 2 steps backwards and 1 step forward, but we're getting there. I was trying to parse how to say, is it better to love and lost, but with Jover and back? Is it better to we're so back and Jover to never we're so back at all? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Other than that, Grumpy out.